So it is 7 o'clock. I am hungry. I am back from Costco. Yes, I ate all those pork loins, maybe half of a tenderloin or whatever they're called. The cats ate it. Maybe a whole one they ate. I ate the fat around all of them though. But I'm hungry because my fats have been way lower. My calories have been way lower. So I am trying for the first time to air fry some baby back ribs. A small rack I got from the meat place yesterday that I go to. So we'll see if I have a reaction. We'll see if they're any good because they're in an air fryer. I've only smoked ribs in my life or grilled them. Never oven, never boiling them, never in an air fryer. So we will see. We will see. I guess I was wrong about the pork rinds. I guess it's half an ounce for 80 calories. So I was off by 160 calories every time I ate the pork rinds, which was no big deal because that still would put me less than 1,000 calories for the day, especially when I was just doing pork rinds and cream cheese. Because I was only doing 2 ounces of pork rinds most of the time. And my goal is 3,000. So I was nowhere near my calorie goal no matter what. But I saw a 2, not a half. I never paid attention that it said a half an ounce of pork rinds. I only saw the 2 until when y'all pointed it out that I was wrong. So thank you, because I had no clue that my brain... I had to go look even, y'all. My brain already saw that too. But a half an ounce is a serving? What? No, I thought 2 ounces was the perfect serving size, which is a lot. It is a whole lot, but that is the perfect serving size for me. A half ounce to me now just sounds ridiculously stupid. Just saying. Just saying. That does not sound like a lot of pork rinds. I'm more yawny because of the low fat. I don't have as much energy, like way lower fat than I had been because those pork loins really don't have much fat on them. I guess they're called tenderloins or something. I don't know. I guess the pork loin is the big one and the tenderloins are the small ones. They're a lot of protein, but not a lot of fat. I'm about to put all my macros in because I have not tracked in an app in forever. So I'm about to track today's food in a second to see where I am standing before eating the baby back ribs. And then I got to figure out I really won't know how to track those because bones weigh totally different. And these seem to be a thick piece of meat one. So I've never had one that has meat this high up. I'll show you when they're done. Let you know if they taste good or not. I'm cooking them at 380. We're at 40 minutes already, and I need to bring it to at least 200 internal temperature to make it fall off the bones, like nice and juicy and not tough. So I'm not sure how much longer that's gonna take. What, Praline? Yeah. One, I have not put little girl outside because I'm not going to do it while she's screaming and scared. 2, it is way more humane in my mind to put her in a very safe area. That is now 99% waterproof. What are y'all doing? I couldn't make it completely waterproof because I need airflow during the summer. Okay, it would get really hot in there. I have put the big sheets of plastic around it to keep it warm and to keep 90-something% of the rain out. The rain was coming through the chicken wire on the side, which we have to do because during the summer, like I said, it will get way too hot. And these are outdoor cats. No indoor cats are in there right now. This is to keep them from getting ran over or eaten by something because they're stupid. And they're tiny. And I haven't decided when they get older to release them or not. But let me tell you, Rocket, I let Rocket out every day. He doesn't go far and he cries to get right back in there. So he's not being tortured whatsoever. And the other mama cat hasn't even asked to leave it whatsoever. And the kittens were born basically and then put straight on the porch so they don't know the outside world too much except Cheeto. And Cheeto's not trying to get out whatsoever. That was his little space anyways. That's where he lived. That's where all of those kittens had lived originally. So they're right where they were. It's just now a dog can't eat them and kill them, and neither can a car. But I haven't decided when they get older, because I wouldn't want to live a life in a total cage forever. Like, I might give them the choice to come in and out like I'm doing Rocket, but we will see. This is just to keep them safe right now. They're very, very tiny kittens. Freya, she didn't eat all her food, so she's trying to cover up with my floor. Hold on. So it is very close. It needs a few more minutes. Is it like 190? Great, the cats are running. Why? Hold on. I swear, I can't think straight. There's too many cats. It is super cartoony in real life. Looks a little better on the camera. It does not look like the picture at all of what I ordered, but it was only $13, and I need more cutting boards. So I guess if this one gets messed up, I won't care because it's not my favorite. Like, that is not what it looked like at all. I have to leave the fan on because Dino's got TV going with music. And I need to make sure y'all don't hear it so I don't get demonetized. So this is what it looks like. It took 40 minutes exactly, like 45 minutes. Of course, no sauce. All I use Redmond's Real Salt, the smoked one, Chef Blends. So I'll let you know if it's tender or not, and if it even tastes like ribs or not. Yes, I've been playing with lipstick hours ago, and it's just not coming off. So, yes, I'm in bed, but it doesn't want to wash off. We'll just see what color it is tomorrow. It'll dye my lips. It's one of those ink type ones. But I forgot to tell y'all how the ribs went. One, they didn't really taste like ribs to me. One, I haven't had ribs in, I don't know, since I went, did I have ribs in Hawaii? Maybe, I don't remember, but they definitely wouldn't have been keto. And before that, I hadn't had ribs in years. It used to be my go-to, going to Chili's and having ribs for my birthday, like decades ago. But I threw them up every single time. This is the first time I've ever eaten ribs in my life without throwing them up. And the whole reason I couldn't eat ribs is because it was a fatty meat, and I would throw up fatty meat. And I was crossing my fingers, at least from the butcher place I go to, is where I got it from. I was crossing my fingers since I can eat their pork belly, which is from the same pigs. And it's full of fat. Could I eat their baby back ribs? It was delicious. Do not get me wrong. It was amazing. Extremely fall off the bone. I brought it to 200 temperature. It was delicious. Did it taste like ribs to me? No, because it wasn't smoked. All the ribs I had before was either smoked or like so covered in barbecue sauce. And yes, if you do keto, you could totally get like G. Hughes or Higgins, whatever he's called. I always call him G. Hughes. Barbecue sauce and put all over there. You can make a homemade barbecue sauce, which I might do in the future, making with fresh tomatoes and stuff. But they were completely good enough. It would be easy for me to make a barbecue sauce, like seriously. But my goal is to learn to make the perfect mayonnaise, which I've tried a million different things. I still cannot get a mayonnaise that tastes like Dute's. And we are not using seed oils, or otherwise I would just go eat Dute's mayonnaise. But I've cut soy and all that stuff out of my diet 1,000,000,000%, and I plan never to go back towards seed oils ever again. Never to eat a bunch of stuff that I used to eat that just isn't healthy. At least not for my body. So I need an alternative. And no, the boiled egg mayonnaise crap that everyone does is disgusting. I've tried the bacon grease mayonnaise, disgusting. I have tried so many, and so far, none of them taste like my Dute's. Now, Dute's mayonnaise is the only mayonnaise in the whole entire world I like. The rest taste like garbage to me. I hate them. They all taste eggy. They all taste weird. I have never liked any mayonnaise in my life other than Dute's mayo. And that is a problem, because the rest, to me, does taste like different kind of mayonnaises, but not the kind I like. But that is my goal, to find me some kind of version to make that is like Duke's mayonnaise. And I can't just do the raw egg thing. I've tried that, and it doesn't make me feel so great. So we're not doing the raw egg thing. So, especially with everything going on. Y'all, I swear, everything's contaminated every time you turn around. But, anyways, the ribs were amazing, and they worked. They have a tiny smoked taste just because of the smoked salt. If I could use liquid smoke, that would have worked. But I can't. I can't use all the seasonings. I can't use black pepper because that would have made it taste even better. Even white pepper would, but like I've never been able to add pepper back to my diet. And when I used to do ribs, I used to chop up onions really tiny and smoke the onions on the ribs. So that would have been delicious. And I would put like vinegar on it too, but can't do that either. But it was good. It was a win. It was something. No MCAS tonight. But I also did not go out in the cold like I've had to all week. Like I was home. Well, I was in a jacket, but I was home inside the house before the temperature dropped below 56. So I think that made a huge difference too, not being out in the freezing cold. I'm here inside the house, because it only starts affecting me once it gets below 50. I start to get really sick from it. So I think that was part of the win, but no episodes tonight whatsoever. So that made me happy. But the lighting's horrible because I got my little bed lamp here so I wouldn't be in the dark. Because, like, it's just dark. It's just dark. But anyways, I am going to shut up now. But, whoa, look at the red lipstick. You could really see how red it is just using my camera. Because it really shines out. I was just playing with colors. I was playing with colors because we all know I've been big into color theory, and I'm not paying anyone to do my colors, and everything says this, that, blah, blah, blah. But I've decided that my best colors on me isn't what the chat thing says. Except it has agreed with me on the tomato red, but not on the deeper red as much, but I like the deeper red too on me. So I've decided that I'm just going to pick the colors that I think look best on me. Because the ones it says, it's just not me. The muted colors, that's just, yeah, no, like a muted mauve color and stuff like that. It's getting it wrong with those. And the really, really bright peaches and stuff, it's definitely getting it wrong because that brings out the red in my face even more. But yes, I have been extremely big into color theory just because I'm bored. Like, I want something that I can't just sit and watch TikTok because it's always trash on it lately. And I can't follow people's videos right now. Like, my brain holding 30 minutes to an hour. I can't. It's also why I wasn't making so many videos, is I felt guilty because I wasn't watching people's videos. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. I need to go to sleep. Babies have trashed the area because you know there's a lot of babies in here, but I thought I would show how happy they are. I let Rocket, that one, in and out as he pleases. I tried to let Matilda out today because she seemed miserable, like sad, but she ran from the door. She didn't want to get out. She didn't want to be free. He didn't want to be free. This is one of her baby's trouble. He's so little for 5 months, and same with this one. I'm going to have to get them, even though I'm really scared of the flea stuff, I need to get them some with worm control to keep them healthy. It's just some of my indoor cats had seizures from it. My sister's dogs had seizures. So it freaks me out to ever use it, but they are very itchy. And I have to change their litter, so we want to make sure it's all nice and clean. Yes, I use gloves and all of that stuff, but still. And yes, we have to use litter out here. Otherwise, the ground is very hard made of clay. And I would be coming out here digging the ground up constantly because it would stink. So we have some litter boxes out here where they were going to the bathroom where they wasn't supposed to because I left them dirt to play with. So I had to put this on here. I left them dirt to play with. Big mistake. Big mistake. Then we have these special outdoor, this one especially right here. It's got aluminum for them to go in. I have lots of those. I got them off of Temu. I'm bringing them out slowly. It's for winter. Sissy's wild. Not as well as Trouble, though. He definitely fits his name. I'm going to get Cheeto in a second. Cheeto hasn't been held today. I take Snow for walks. I hold him because I've done it since he was a baby and he doesn't try to run away. Trouble gets a little scared doing it, but Trouble's the other one I do. The rest I don't trust. I don't trust the rest. So we come in here and we visit. It's very hot in here. I need to take my jacket off. So the reason I couldn't make it 100% waterproof, y'all, because I know people said I need to. I can't. We have more warm days in a year than cold. Meaning they would suffocate with heat. I had to do open air chicken wire so that the wind will blow through. Now it is like almost 70 in here and I just have this much plastic on it. The sun is beating down, keeping it in. I've left this open right now. But I have the plastic to go around the whole place for bad storms. It's just that night I hadn't gotten it up yet. And we didn't know we were getting rain. So I have it for bad storms. I'm also going to use these clips where I can just roll it up and it'll work better and I can pull it up and down as I want. Also for winter, I will be putting some more when we get a little colder. When we keep having cold days that don't go away. Here was the problem. When we married them together, there was no way to put the roof all the way up. And it leaks some water, and that's the water I was freaked out about. But I literally did this. Now it doesn't drip, no matter how bad the storm is, and how much rain for how many days. It just accumulates, and then I come and empty it. So, sorry, baby. I didn't mean to sneeze and scare you. So that worked, believe it or not. It's been up there for a month now, and it's been working perfectly during all the rain. And then, otherwise, if I was making it completely waterproof, like I said, it would get too hot. Because I could have went and took this plastic, roofing and put everywhere. The yard's a mess. I had to pull everything out of here because this was a grill shack and shed. I have one there. Then that's just wire. Now this floor, on this section here, no matter what, leaks. There's nothing I can do about it because it's bubbling up underneath the ground. Alright, so, but it's just that square right there. This area does not. The only reason it got a little rain was that, but I fixed that. This area does not get any rain. So this whole entire section over here is completely rainproof. Because we have the back fence, the wind can't blow the rain in. And it doesn't ever blow from that direction. So all of this area is completely rainproof. The only problem we were having is the wind blowing the rain through that, taken care of. Like I said, the yard is trashed. It's from all the building and pulling everything out of here and pulling all the stuff they broke off the porch. The trash can only fill so much each time, so it's going to take a process to get rid of all the stuff they broke off my porch and trashed. But, see, it's safe. It's fine. They're happy. I let him out and he tries to get right back in. He's only out for a few minutes. Or he takes a walk with me through the yard and he's right back. And if he did not like it, he would never come back. He would run. He would run away. They would run out the door. They don't run out the door. Of course, this one right here, and Smurf, the black one, has only lived on porches. Like, they were born in here, and a few days later had to go live on my porch. Snow has lived on my porch for months. Then this is Sissy, who was living under the porch, and I conned her finally to get on the porch about a month or so after Snow. And Cheeto had only lived on the porch, I think for the last month or two before moving in here, because he was the longest to tame. but he is tamed. And when they get older, if they want to get out, we'll see. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were coming for pets. We will see then, because I don't want to just imprison them for the rest of their life if that's not what they want, even if that would make their life a little smaller, shorter. Which, see, I'm always the person who didn't believe in bringing animals inside because they're animals. They want their freedom. They want to run. She's had a choice. She doesn't want to leave at all. Rocket comes and goes. So I'm hoping later when Dino is healed, which will be a long time from now probably, we're going to finish enclosing the fence around, enclosing the fence all the way around. So if I do let them out, maybe they won't climb over the fence, especially if they're fixed. The boys will be fixed. Then they can run around and I don't have to worry about a dog getting them or a car. We never had that worry before. I never had to build one of these before. We had until development, which caused issues with bobcats, and then all the bobcats are gone, but then it caused issues with cars and people's dogs. So, hi. And the neighbor felt the pain from the dogs. They don't even live on this road. They live a few streets over, like miles from here. But it came and killed all of their chickens and ducks too. And they were brand new ducks and chickens. They had just gotten them because they hadn't lived here that long. Okay, see, we're all happy, safe, warm. I'm sweating in here. I need to take my jacket off. You spoiled? They got tons of toys. And I'm going, since I have to get rid of all my cat trees in the house, when we deworm friggin' JJ, I'm so upset. I have to take them off to the vet, like I said. Which I still don't understand because we gave him all the doses. I followed all the rules. But now they all got to go to the vet inside. They all got to get medicines. And I have to get rid of all the cat trees. Look horrible. Ignore it. This is the lipstick from last night. Okay. I was seeing how long it lasts. I'm not going to run a steam cleaner for old cat trees. And I'm allergic to the cleaners. I'm allergic to bleach. So, I will be buying all new cat trees, all new litter boxes, because I can't use bleach to clean the litter boxes. Even taking it outside, I can't be near bleach, and Dino's got a cast on, so he can't do it from his surgery. So, all new litter boxes. I was planning on replacing all the cat trees anyways. I won't be buying any anytime soon though, because of between the litter boxes are expensive. They're big. They're very expensive. They're like $60-something a piece, and I have 4 to replace. Plus all the money going to the vet. Plus just getting JJ fixed. So yeah. So I need to put a live camera in here, like on TikTok or something, and see if people donate money. And get them cat trees for inside. They're about to get a lot of cat trees out here. It's going to go in the building part, though, because it's safe ground. And no, little girl is not out here yet. It's going to take a very long time, probably. And when I called all the humane societies and all the different charities and everything, they were just going to throw them outside and make her a barn cat. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. She could get ran over. She could get a snake. That's not safe compared to being in here. So, hopefully sooner or later, she'll be okay with it. And I'm not just going to throw her out and let her starve herself to death because she's terrified. It's gonna take a few tries. A lot of few tries. I've already tried 3 times. She's getting better. It's getting better. It's Saturday, I think the 15th. If I got my dates right. I'm having pork belly. It's 3. It is a laundry and clean house day. If I have an episode tonight, it's because it is freezing out here. It's 7. I had to drop off food to my mom's house. I fried them up some steak on the griddle. I had no issues eating the pork belly. It was more pork belly than I've eaten in a long time. And I did not overcook it. So it had plenty of fat in it. So, and that is all I've had today. I've been cleaning out my closet. I decided, and y'all know, I cleaned out tons of clothes already this year. Like 8 big garbage bags full. The black yard garbage bags full. Because they were all different sizes. Too big or just full of cat hair. Well, now I went through ones that are not too big, but I didn't wear the first time around, being the size I am now. And I'm not wearing to turn off the music. So I decided, plus there's some more that come out. Why am I keeping clothes? Because I might decide to wear it one day. These ones are good. No cat hair. My mom's going through them. See which ones my sister might want, and then the thrift store or something. Why keep something? Why take up my space? Because one day I might feel like wearing that style. Because I liked it when I bought it, but now that's just not me. It hasn't been me since I bought them, and they have the tags on them. So that's what I'm doing right now in my life. Including cooking wear I'm going to go through. If I haven't used it in years, I know I was big into making tons of keto breads and stuff. All the cats are down here looking at me. But I don't do that anymore because of my impasse. So why keep a billion pots and pans that I don't use? Well, not pans and pots, but you know what I mean. Like the silicone things and different things taking up tons of space that I just don't use. Like I got rid of all my mini waffle makers too. So, alright, it is like 1 a.m. And yes, the laundry is still going. I have been doing it all day. I had so many loads it was ridiculous, and that's the towels going right now. I managed to put everything away except like my ones of my pajamas, the underwear and bras that I still need to put away. But it's so late. I don't feel like doing it. 3 hours ago, the heart monitor thing started blinking red, means put a new sticker on. I tried. Only had 2 stickers left. I only had 2 days left. And I even tried the other ones that are for people with allergies. None of them worked. The allergy one smells like pure alcohol, and we know I'm allergic to rubbing alcohol. It was awful. It didn't even last a second. Like I said, this is about 3 hours ago. 2-3 hours ago. Actually longer. It was before 10. The reason none of it worked, and there was nothing I can do to make it work, and I hope I don't have to go through it again, is I was having such a horrible allergic reaction to it that my whole entire skin on that side of my breast was swollen with a billion big, giant, friggin' rash. Horrible rash. And the skin was swollen so high up that it was not registering whatsoever. It is, I don't know if you can see it still. You can still see it is still red. It is still like, I have hives throughout all of here. I don't feel like getting up and turning the light on, the hallway lights on. But this right here is a big giant, it's way up high, and this is where it had to go. It had to go right in here, in this section, and everywhere I tried, there was no contact because the skin is so raised and so swollen and so unlevel. And this has been off for hours, and it's made me itch all through here. Like it was just too long. And I did try the alcohol one just to see if it would work, and I had a reaction immediately from that as well. Like I couldn't breathe. I started choking on it, late choking, so I had to throw those off. So hopefully they're closed until Monday, and that's why I'm supposed to return it. So hopefully 12 days was enough, because it says you have to do all 14 days for it to be correct. But I can't go through that again. It was horrible itching and feeling like needles were poking me for 2 weeks, and I was counting down the minutes. I'm like, oh, I have 2 more days, but it stopped working because of it, and there was nothing I can do. JJ is very attached to his mommy. I can't even pee. He can be sound asleep, and wherever I go, he jumps up screaming and running after me. I figured he would hate me since I'm the one that took him to the vet and got his little niceness surgery. Niceness surgery because he's not as mean now to the other cats, but the other cats are still extremely, like, hate him. they trimmed his nails down. I didn't know cats' nails could be trimmed that low. I mean, seriously low. I thought only the tiny tip gets trimmed, but even if he was to fight them, he can't hurt them. He's never bit them. He's always used his nails. Well, he has no nails now. What? You think I'm talking? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk crap about you. I don't. Oh, he's pouting. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Okay, I had a keto chow, the raspberry keto chow. I made it like ice cream. I did put 2 ounces of some strawberries. I tried to eat some of the carrots that I bought, and they're disgusting. All of a sudden, I cannot stand carrots, probably because it's been so long since I had them. They are nasty. I had a little more pork belly. I was really hungry today, so I give up. It doesn't matter if I go days without eating or if I eat a bunch. My weight is just going between 173 and 178. Yesterday I was 173. Didn't eat much of anything because I didn't feel good yesterday. I think I just ate the ribs. Yesterday was the ribs. And it was not eating 1,000 calories. Like, I did it in the little thingy. And, okay, that's when I went up. Not yesterday. The day before, when I was just eating pork loins, I was under 1,000 calories. Those days, like that morning, I was 173 again. Yesterday morning, before the ribs, I got back to 178. And this morning, I think I was 176. I don't know. It was hours later when I got on the scale. But it's like 178. I always gain 2 pounds after walking around the house and drinking a coffee in the morning, so I'm assuming I woke up at 176, but who knows. But I'm also, like I said, I am swelling for this stuff. It burns so bad, y'all. But my weight has been the same for months now. Just those numbers. Back and forth, back and forth. I did better when I was eating like tons of beef and butter on a grill, but right now I'm not handling beef. I am definitely having reactions every time I eat beef. The reactions don't stop. So I'm doing better when I eat pork. Doesn't always hold my blood sugar better. It just depends. I am more hungry when I eat pork. But my other cat is over here bothering mommy. Are you gonna jump on the desk? Okay, I'll hold the chair. There you go. Okay, that was Piper. But and yes, this week's been extremely stressful. And the only reason I care about the number on the scale is because I care about going down in weight a little more. I want to be as far away from 200 pounds as possible. But I have to give myself grace because it really has been a nightmare the last couple of months. We had my dad's surgery. Dino ended up with surgery. Juju's had surgery, and now I have to treat all the cats in the house, and I have to come up with all that kind of money, so that's stressful. So one thing after the other, right? And I have to get my roof repaired. And somewhere is leaking water or something. Like, I can't find any leaks, but the water is being used like sky high. More than when I watered my garden, and we aren't using, like today I used water, but before that I haven't been using water, so I don't know where the water is going. So gotta figure that out. I'm very, very, very itchy all over. Like, insanely itchy. I came in here to tell y'all something totally different too, and it just slipped my brain what I really came in here to tell y'all. But I really, really hope that they can use the data from this, and that would be enough. I mean, oh no, the cat ran out of here. I hope he didn't just cause trouble. I mean, I am totally itching like a crazy person from that thing. It has done nothing but bother me since they put it on me, and every day it was getting worse and worse and worse, and I know it was contributing to my mast cell reactions. I've sneezed like no tomorrow for the last 2 weeks. It's been nutso. At least if I stop itching, maybe I could get some sleep tonight. Because it stabs me when I was sleeping, so. Yeah, I did so much today. I mean, not only did I go through my whole entire closet and one dresser, I did not finish all my clothes going through them all. I didn't go through any of my small clothes. They're still underneath the bed. Because I don't plan on going through those unless I get to the size, or if I realize I'm never getting to that size in the future. But right now, they're fine underneath the bed. I cleaned this room up. I took everything off the floor and out of here. It was a mess from JJ being in here, and he made a huge mess with water and everything. He was playing with it. I vacuumed, swept the whole house, did tons of dishes. Well, I unloaded a load and reloaded and started it. Went through some of my cabinets in here, cleaned my desk. Done a lot more than I normally do, and I thought it was Saturday, because I don't do cleaning house on a Friday. Cleaning house is usually Saturday. Laundry is normally Sunday. So I feel like I've messed up my days. But y'all, I love my pajamas. I really do. I have a lot of them. A whole lot, because I love pajamas, but after realizing, because I have so many, that's why my laundry got so far behind when it came to my pajamas. It was 2 old laundry baskets full. And when I mean laundry baskets, I mean the tall ones, okay, y'all? The tall, wide ones. I think I have too many. And if I had less, it wouldn't take up so much space, and it would be easier to do laundry, maybe? I don't know. Well, it wouldn't force me to do laundry sooner. I've just always been the person who, well, before Dino, I would, I had enough clothes to not have to do laundry of any kind other than underwear and socks. Even though I have enough of those not to have to, it's just, I found it gross to sit it around for 2 months. But yeah. But I'm also the person who likes to separate my laundry, and I don't want to do tiny little loads. And I proved a point today. I allowed a white sweater to go through with my blue jeans, because I should have done a video on it. Proving a point. Because everyone's like, just throw everything together, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, you can't throw your whites and pastels with darker colors, or colors like blue jeans and stuff. Yes, you can. No, you can't, because my white sweater, thank God it's just a house sweater now, because it had gotten too big. It is blue. It has blue spots all over it. I mean, tons of blue. Yeah. No, I knew better. I was proving a point, because if I had thrown it in with the red, it would have red all over it. No, clothes bleeds through. Unless you've had clothes for a very long time and you've washed it a billion times, they bleed through. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Maybe I can go to sleep soon. Well, not until the dryer's done, because I can't sleep with the noise of it. Drives me crazy.